Day. My name is Felix, and Felix Odofin, as you know. And I want to quickly answer some questions this morning. As a soft skills trader, people have been asking me what are the skills I think is paramount to working, in an organization. And there are different soft skills. We call them people skills, we call them interpersonal skills. But basically, I will tell you to work in an organization, apart from your technical skills, which are very important, there are some basic soft skills that you need to have. And trust me, if you have these soft skills handy, you have them and you can master them very well. You can work in many organizations. You can work in many organizations. Okay. But don't forget that these soft skills would never negate the place of your technical skills wherever it's needed. So, what are these soft skills that are very important that you need to have in place before you can fit in into many of these organizations? Number one, or probably in no particular order, I will tell you effective communication. Okay, because we are talking about interpersonal skills. Okay, interpersonal means from person to person, my personality to your personality. So it takes me the ability to communicate very well to your understanding before I can relate or pass an information to you. Okay, because the essence of passing an information is to have a positive feedback. Okay, the feedback is what really determines if I was able to pass my information across to you right, or correctly or not. So effective communication is very, very important if you are going to be working in a corporate organization or in the workplace. Okay, effective communication is very, very important. The next one I would say is problem solving skills. The truth is that people are looking, or employers are looking for who can solve problems. Employers are not just paying you because they love your degrees or because they love your outfit when you came for the interview, or they just love you for who you are. It's not always like that. It's not basically like that. They need you to come in into the organization. They need you to plug into the workforce and change things, okay, and solve problems. Employers have problems and they need people who can solve the problems, and that's why they need to employ you to come in into the workforce so that you can solve the problems for them. So your problem solving skills is a critical skills, or a good skills, an important skills that will help you to thrive, that will help you to emerge, that will keep you relevant in the workplace in any organization. The next one I will choose is critical thinking. Critical thinking. How well are you able to think creatively? How well are you able to think very, very well? You must be able to think as an organization. As a worker in any organization, you are not supposed to depend on only the information available to you. Okay, I understand the fact that there's what we call work breakdown structure. If you understand project management, so we call work breakdown structure, and what we call the organizational tools and techniques. All these things put together are very important in you executing the project. But in some cases, you have to think wide. You have to think wide so that you can understand what do I need to put together with all these tools and techniques to gain to have the result I want within the time frame or the project life cycle. So you need to put all these things into consideration. Sometimes the tools and techniques, okay, the tools and techniques might not be enough for you. So, and funny enough, some organizations are even working on isolate tools and techniques. So, as an employee, you're coming in, you have to have this critical thinking ability to know what to put to bring on the table for you to solve the problem, or to solve the problems. The next one I will choose is probably let me say creativity. Creativity. People want to do things in a new way. We have come to the era of technology. Creative thinking is very, very important. Okay, creativity is also very, very important. It's not about just thinking, bring it to something people can relate with. Okay, so creativity is very important. You shouldn't be doing things the way they were doing it in many years past. You have to be doing things as it is obtainable now. Okay, so it's obtain this 21st century where we have a lot of tools and techniques, that you can get online. You have tools to, to revamp things that have been done, years past. All these things put together is something that will help you to become a good worker, that people can vouch for their effectiveness and for their efficiency. Because the essence of you coming in is to help the organization to solve problems, thereby increasing their productivity and profitability. If these things are not there, then I feel they don't need you. Okay, they don't need you. So I've mentioned three. The next one I will mention is